Donald Trump's advisors have announced that he would launch an extraordinarily brutal crackdown on immigration if he wins the presidency again. Such plans might seem like a foolish political malpractice, given that Trump lost re-election in 2020 after trying a much more tame agenda. Choose your plan. ArrowRight But immigration policies can be strange. When situation at border goes wrong, public tends to turn on incumbent president, leading voters to seek a radically different approach. No matter what policies incumbent has adopted or what his opponents have proposed. In political science jargon, these drastic shifts against dominant policies are called thermostatic public opinion. This is particularly evident on immigration, given its fiendish complexities. This means disapproval of the incumbent could allow Trump to win even though he is campaigning on an extreme alternative. This second-term agenda will revolve around what the New York Times calls giant camps. While detention centers already exist, Times reports that Trump and advisor Stephen Miller envision a vastly expanded network that would facilitate the deportation of millions of undocumented immigrants, including longtime residents with deep ties to communities. These camps will also allow Trump to significantly increase detention of asylum seekers who will be subject to shocking new restrictions. Trump will reimpose his ban on immigrants from Muslim-majority countries, invoke new legal authorities for mass deportations, and deploy the military to help carry them out. Trump and his advisors see an opportunity to pursue these ambitions. They believe that arrival of record numbers of new immigrants and the pressure it is putting on democratic cities means that, as Times puts it, the political climate on immigration is moving in its direction. It is undeniable that the public is upset with President Biden's handling of the issue. Voters trust Trump by wide margins on this issue, supporting making asylum more difficult and even supporting a border wall. But let's be clear on why this is happening and what it actually means for 2024. Recall that Trump's handling of immigration is also very unpopular. In April 2019, another time when migrant arrivals dominated the news, large majorities opposed Trump's approach and tiny minorities supported a border wall and wanted to make it harder to apply for asylum. While Trump's disapproval translates in part into disgust for his family separation policy. Note that voters generally oppose restrictive policies even though the border is under serious strain. As public opinion researcher Dan Hopkins has shown, voters were strongly opposed to both the wall and deportation. However, voters now seem open to such policies. Few voters are familiar with the finer points of asylum policy. Most do not harbor strong ideological opposition to immigration. During both presidencies, large majorities generally viewed legal immigration as a good thing. Instead, all